Let's take that sip of coffee. And welcome back. So, we've done step one. Step one in our ladder journey or solo self-found journey. And of course, we chose the fabled assassin, right, in order to play. Because most people, they go, huh, you know what? I'm gonna choose a sorceress because I want to teleport. I want to take the easy way out. I don't want to deal with game mechanics and knowing the basics. I don't want to do that. I just want to do the sorceress. Or I'm going to go ahead and pick a paladin because I like noob tubes. And if I like noob tubes, you know what that means? That means, well, I want to be the jack of all trades and take it easy. But you know what? We're going to take the difficult way. We're going to take the way of the assassin. All right. More points into dexterity. Why? Because we're going to need it for our katars later on. We're going to equip them. We're going to play with them. It's good. Fuzzy Knuckles. I choose Druid as my first character. Druid as your first character is also solid. It is solid, solid, solid. In fact, all of them are pretty good. Now, if you know how to play, that is. So, next step is we're gonna farm runes. And why are we gonna farm runes? We're gonna farm runes in order to get powerful rune words and escalate and accelerate our progress. So we're gonna buy those mana potions. In fact, can I somehow people use this switch in order to buy them faster. I am not sure how they do that. Anyways, I would have to Google that, I suppose. All right, so how do we get runes? We get runes by completing quest 4, which is the Forgotten Tower. There is a character inside of that tower.
Oh, who would want to remember this place?
There is a character inside of that tower, which is called the Countess, and the Countess drops runes consistently.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive.
Right, so a Countess was buried alive, and she has runes. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get those runes. And one might ask, but where do you go? But how does this work? How do I do it faster so that I climb the ladder quickly and I am on par with all the ballers of the world? And here's how this works. So you see how we entered this level right here? And this right here is the end of the tile.
Yes.
Right? This is the end of the tile, and we have choices. We can go straight, we can go left, and we can go right. Now, for Countess, specifically, in every difficulty, you need to go counterclockwise.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? Well, reading helps. So, counterclockwise, and when I'm doing this on stream, the funny part is that because it's a reflection, it shows as clockwise, so I have to actually do it counterclockwise, right? Counterclockwise, is that gonna work? Right.
You mean the opposite direction.
Reading helps. Yes, reading helps, love it.
Hey, Nikita.
Counterclockwise. So I'm going to go this way. And look at that, there is the exit right there. Who knew, right? Who knew?
Oh, so you just like did a shortcut.
It's not a shortcut, it's a map hack. I'm a hacker, right? So, okay, we're gonna pick up the light healing potions because that's the next tier of potions, and it's gonna heal us up quicker. All right, so here we are, and we're gonna turn, well, that's the only way to turn, so we're gonna totally do that. We're gonna totally do that. Open up those graves because we're not ashamed of robbing graves, and I am not going to distract myself from what I'm doing. I understand you want attention, but no.
1 minute, 1 second.
One-
Watch this, watch this.
What? Okay, she wants attention.
That's all. I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Sharp horn. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Throwing knife. Healing potion. Alright, so we're going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise relative to the entrance tile. And look at that. Boom. Alright. So let's do that exercise again, right? Because repetition is the key to learning. So...
Sorry.
Alright. So here is this tile. And in order to go to the next level, we gotta go counterclockwise. So are we gonna go right or are we gonna go straight? We're gonna go straight because we expect there to be a left turn. Because this right here, this is where that tile ends. So we're gonna go forward, and then we're gonna go left. Boom! Get that burst of speed. And look at that! Level 4! Isn't that fantastic? Alright, it is fantastic. Look at those rejuvenation potions. They're gonna be needed, much needed when we are fighting the boss, right? Let's bite a banana.
No, no. Oh.
Because why not? Alright, so we're at level 4. And we're gonna go into Wake of Fire. Wake of Fire. Now this is 19 to 29. This is 9 to 19. Okay. Okay. So let's update the roster of our skills. This becomes F3, F1, F2. Wake of Fire. Oh, well, there's like a cannon and it's gonna shoot. Cool. So this is like a bomb and the other one is like a cannon. One is like single target, or well, it's kind of an AoE. So in order to go counterclockwise, we keep pushing in that direction. Oh, look at that. It's not here, but we can clearly see that there is a tile right there, which is also counterclockwise relative to the entrance tile. And we're gonna pop that chest open because this right here is referred to as a super chest. And how do I know that it's a super chest? Because there is like totally a lot of pillars around it, and usually they pop a lot of stuff out of them. Now, on hell difficulty, they might contain a rune or two as well. Now in this case, it's like tiny because it's a normal difficulty, but on hell and nightmare, a chest that is surrounded in the tower by a bunch of pillars is referred to as a super chest. Alright. Pop it, yeah. Wake of Fire? Yeah. Yeah. Wolf Head? Totally. Totally pick that up. Move that over, put that in. Alright, Wake of Fire. Let's try that. Cast Wake of Fire. Bam. They're dead. They're dead as a doornail. Targe, how many resistances? 9 all resistances. We have a better one. We don't need that. If you're starving on gold, come right in. There's a whole bunch of it in there. There are also barrels that we're going to destroy, right? Now, at this point in time, we have plenty of strength and dexterity, at least for now. So let's just put it into vitality so that we are tankier. Much, much tankier. All right. Wake of Fire, excellent, excellent. Ranged class, put that in, wake them up, wake them up. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. If rune. Not what I'm looking for, but you know what? I am not gonna turn my nose away. Give me that gold. Wrist blade.
It almost covers the stench.
Alright. So what do we do now? Now that we killed the Countess, what do? We do it again. We do it again, right? So when you play online with other characters, the layout is going to be different every time, and as long as you have the waypoint, you'll be alright. Okay, so Cold damage, attack rating, damage to undead. I think this is actually better. No skills, though. Yeah, lycanthropy and poison creeper. Not so much. Alright, we're definitely gonna keep the rune. Because we might need it later. We might need it later. Alright. So what am I looking for? What runes am I looking for specifically? In this case, I am looking for 4 runes. Actually, this rune, I'm going to put it in a shared stash. Right there. Right there. Get in there. I'm looking for Tyr and Ral. Tyr, Ral makes a rune word Leaf, which is exceptionally strong for all the fire skill based characters. It's crazy good. Secondly, I'm going to make a rune word called Stealth. And for Stealth, we need the runes Tal and F. Tal and F. So 4 runes. Tal, F, Tyr, Ral. And because in single player, the tiles do not reset, we just follow that same path. That same path. And since we are doing a little bit of an advanced play. When I say advanced, I mean because we know the game mechanics, we know where the power is, and the power is deep in the crypt, man. We gotta go deep into the bowels of hell, fight difficult monsters, and get swag loot. And Wake of Fire skill is going to assist us with this, right? So you absolutely could level in Tristram in order to reach level 15 in Tristram. Or if you know this little aspect of Diablo 2 Resurrected and you know about runes and you can make the rune words and you watched the first section of this little journey and you're like, you know what, this guy, he's pretty cool, so I'm gonna watch, you know, part 2. And yeah, this way you know that you should go and do Countess instead of Tristram. And if you're playing in the group, of people, and let's say you are a gigantic baller, and you're like, you know what, there are gonna be at least 3 of us, and we are going to play together and push it through. Once you're at about level, 10, level 9, what you do is you can split into groups, as in you can play solo, and each one of you does Countess runs over and over and over again until each of you has Stealth and each of you has Leaf. And once that happens, and all of you have Stealth and all of you have Leaf, you are going to be so much faster and so much stronger than the rest of the groups that don't know about it. Right? It is worth it. Is it worth it to go into Countess? We're gonna try to get to level 15, and if she gives us the runes, it's gonna be that much better. That much better. If I remember correctly, ooh, Hunter's Bow. If I remember correctly, she can drop up to 3 runes. All right, what is this? Fire damage, mana stone per hit, damage to undead. Excellent. What's her damage? 6 to 15? 7 to 21. Excellent. Not even a sweat. Just multiplying our mercenaries' damage output. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright? And that's what I'll be doing for the time being. I'll be running around, opening the chests, getting those, gems, jewels, whatever, and powering up like a baller. Right? Skullcap, rare. Does it have? And actually, this is why it is preferable that when you have like a solid when you have a solid grasp of the basics, which is what I shared in the first part of this with like the Den of Evil and the skill tree and all that, you will have no problem. You will have no problem doing it solo and getting that power level up. And then once you join with your group again, you will fly. All of you will just fly through the normal difficulty. Because the rune word leaf, it gives +3 to fire skills. +3 to fire skills. And +2 skills is very rare in normal. It is very rare in normal. And if you have +3 to skills, that's just, you know, amazing. Amazing. One wake of fire, and we're getting that XP. We're getting that XP. We don't even have to do anything. Wake of fire simply does it for us. How many traps can I do? Towel. We got a towel. We are one step closer. One step closer. And we are level 14. We are already level 14. So now all we need to do... Towel. Right? Poison. By the way, poison resist +30. What is our poison resistance? 30? Oh, wait. This is going to be active at level 17. Which we are close to. We're close to level 17. Right now, it shows that it's kind of unequipped because the rune is too high. But once we are at level 17, we're going to equip that stealth. Which actually lines up really well with the pacing, right? We're killing the mobs and leveling up and getting the runes. So at about level 17, stealth should be active, right? It should be active. Because it's not going to be active until we reach level 17, so not even a sweat. It's probably going to be activated in Act 2 rather than Act 1. Maybe by the time we kill Radamant or something like that. Jewel, I'll take it. Rejuvenation potions, always welcome. Always welcome. Level 3. I'm not gonna stop too much for the... Oh wait, 2 skill points, put that in. What's the damage now? 17 to 26? Oh yeah. Light healing, light mana, easy breezy. Easy breezy. Yeah, I was missing 2 skill points, and look, I'm just getting through it like no problem. No problem. Oh, look at that loot! Super chest paying off. Preserved head. Chipped amethyst. Wait, I thought it wasn't... Yeah, there is an amethyst. Okay, okay. Here we go. Any skills? Ooh, raise skeleton bone armor. That's gonna yield us a lot of gold. So, for a starting character... If you have like 10,000 gold in a private stash or a shared stash, you can buy a staff or a scepter at the very beginning, and you're gonna be that much stronger. That much stronger. Come on, give me an F. Give me an F. You know you want to. Oh, snap. There is a sapphire back there. Where? Where is the sapphire? How far have I gone from the sapphire? Sorry, I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I'm sorry. I love you. I will listen to you and go back. Sapphire. Where is the sapphire? Too far? Okay. Well, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it to go back. We're just gonna do another run. The important part is that we picked up the F rune, and let's go ahead and to clean up our inventory. Let's go back to clean up our inventory. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. Jewel, what does that have? Minimum damage. You know what? For level 3 in a socket, for a level 3, that is really, really strong. Minimum damage of 3. We're gonna put it in a shared stash. And in fact, we're gonna start piling up the gems.
The meow police? Oh my gosh, I love that.
Alright, so here is our gemmed armor. Tal, F. There is the stealth. Take a look. Take a look. Faster run walk, faster cast rate, faster hit recovery, dexterity, mana regeneration, stamina, poison resist. Excellent. You can actually have that on all the way through Nightmare. All the way through Nightmare. Stealth will be fine. And you don't even need to change that. So, now that we have our stealth, we got ourselves a run. It is... we're getting close. We are about 2 levels away. 2 levels away from stealth being active. Let's replenish. Replenish our supply of potions and put that armor back on. If we find like a ruby or sapphire, we're just gonna put that on for the time being until the stealth becomes active. And the next step is to find Tyr and Ral. Tyr and Ral, because that is the Leaf rune word. Leaf rune word is exceptionally strong. I recommend it to everybody, and if you want to know more about it, know a little bit more in detail of why it's so good and how to use it for, let's say, a fireball sorceress, you can join my Discord. The link to my Discord is in the description, and I have a little section there for like game guides and help for players, where I got a written up guide on how to do such things, right? So here we are, level 15, and if I run Countess for like 2 more levels, and well, okay, so I'm gonna run Countess until I get Leaf. Tyr and Ral is what I'm looking for. So once I get Tyr and Ral, then I will move forward in the story. And might it take a long time to run Countess? Yeah, it might take you a while, but the stealth is not going to be active until level 17. Might as well just run her. Also, if you're playing with your friends, and let's say you have, dear lord, a party of 8, if you have a party of 8 and 8 people separately run Countess, can you get like, well, let's say out of 8 people, maybe 5 of them need Leaf or Stealth. Can you get Stealth and Leaf for all the party members much quicker? Yes, you can. There's another F. That's okay. Wake of Fire, 20 to 30. Let's keep going. Actually, I'm going to be putting points exclusively into Wake of Fire until I get to level 18. And at level 18, I will put 1 point into Fade. 1 point into Fade. So, alternatively, alternatively, what I can do is I can move on into chapter 2, into act 2, and there I would probably find a Ral rune somewhere. We do get a guaranteed Ral rune in act 5 from Qualkek. He gives us a Ral rune, so I can just kind of do the countess until I get a tier. Oh, where am I going? Jesus. Until I get a tier rune, and then just maybe a Ral will drop. Now I'm not wearing any armor, but that's kinky, right? That is kinky. Naked assassin is the most dangerous assassin. Alright, let's put in 10 mana points. 10 mana points is pretty good.
What assassins is most dangerous?
Naked assassin. I was not wearing any armor, and people in Twitch chat, they got concerned. They're like, you're not wearing any armor. And that's okay.
Well, if you don't have any weapons, then...
My weapons are my skills. Or my skills are my weapons. Anyway, ooh, man, that's ethereal. More armor. Poison length reduced. You know what? She's gonna wear it. She's gonna wear it. Man, we are in business in terms of like luxury of items right now. And this rare item right there, this rare armor right there, it can absolutely go into one of our other characters and other classes that we might want to play in later season 3, which I know all of y'all will want to join up. Large charm, absolutely, give it here.
All of you all? Why do you say it like that?
Because I'm being silly. All of y'all.
Interesting. You're an interesting human.
Interesting human. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, all that loot. I literally can't even. Boom. That's why they're called super chests. Wouldn't you use the Act 5 Ral Ancient's Pledge? I could, but here's the thing. For the assassin, if I want to use leaf, the leaf is in the staff. And because it's in the staff, I would not be using a shield. And in fact, because I'm using the trap build, it is the trap assassin, she would not be, tier. There we go. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, does this preserved head have any skills that are useful to us? And what is this? 4 mana. Let's do it. Let's do it. So all we need is a Ral rune, right? Preserved head. Any skills? No skills. Oh well. Saber, hand axe. That's fine. That's fine. So normally what one would do, normally what I would do, especially if I am playing as a sorceress, is in the weapons stash for Akara, I would find a staff for a sorceress such as this, right? Because it has +2 fire bolt. And if I choose to play a Firebolt sorceress, I can make leaf in that. But ideally, you would get a staff which you can, make rune wards in. It has to be non-magical, and it should be at least +2 to Fireball. Fireball, not Firebolt, but a Fireball. And then you can make leaf in that. Speaking of which, for this sorcerer, for any sorceress that I would create, right? if you play with whichever character, like we played with an assassin, is 10,000 gold. Buying a staff with plus skills that is relatively cheap for your level 1 character, like Charge Bolt, and using that on your sorceress, easy breezy, right? It's gonna be so much easier. Additionally, I'll just show it off, like going to Akara and buying a wand with like +2 raise skeleton. This one, oh my gosh, I might actually just buy that. +2 to teeth, amplify damage, really good stuff. In fact, I'm gonna buy that for my necromancer that I may or may not make later in the series because it's pretty good. Prayer, Holy Bolt. Is there one with sockets? So for your paladin, what you would want to do is you get this kind of a scepter with some sockets, right? And you put a chipped gem, like a chipped topaz, right? Or whatever. Maybe you get an upgraded one, and you put it in the scepter for the paladin, and you are set. Now, because we are not a sorceress, all we need is a non-magical regular staff with 2 sockets, and we're gonna make a leaf tier, and now we just need a Ral rune. So we're gonna put that +2 teeth, and you know what, maybe there is a +2. Was there one to +2 to raise skeleton? Yeah, there was, but I'm not playing a necromancer right now, so I'm not gonna waste the time on that. I just wanted to show people that if you want to build up your character, your account, and you want to build up other characters, there are many useful tools in the game that allow you to boost the power level of your characters considerably. Like, instead of, especially with a necromancer, if you want to make a summoner necromancer, you can get a cheap wand with +3 raise skeleton, +2 skeleton mastery, or raise skeleton mastery. And if you get that, this is essentially boosting your summoner necromancer by 5 levels. And it doesn't have any level requirement, or maybe like level 3 requirement. And that kind of a wand, you put that on, and it will carry you through Nightmare. It will carry you through Nightmare if you buy that wand in normal, right? It would be so strong. If I see that kind of a wand, I might just buy it, and then you're good. You're good. Super chest. No rune. I was hoping maybe a rune would drop, but it's not. Although, a lot of mana potions, so we're gonna pick that up. Pick that up. The same is for sorcerers, right? Getting a socket, a staff with 2 sockets and +2 to fireball, that staff can be used in hell. No problem. Another if. Another if. She hasn't dropped a single Ral rune. Like, well, it's a little bit rough, but it's okay. We're still gathering. Level 15, and I don't have the cube on me, so I cannot combine the runes. There is an item in the game called Heraldric Cube, and what a Heraldric Cube does is it allows you to combine runes together. And I may be wrong here, but I think Ral is level 19, so that would mean I need to have a lot of Eth runes. And one might say, you know, why are you still running this and all that? I'm level 16, right? And if we do this a few times, by about the time we reach level 17 with just running the tower, if we get a little bit lucky, just a little bit lucky, we will get a Ral rune. And if we get a Ral rune out of the Countess, that means we have Leaf, that means we have Stealth, and that essentially means we are set for small charm. We are set for normal difficulty and possibly nightmare. She can drop up to 3, so it's unfortunate for you. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but you know what? When you play the game, you need to deal with what it gives you, right? Because this is something I've seen some people do, is they start playing the game, and if they don't get perfect results, if they don't get exactly what they want, they get discouraged and they stop playing. And this is absolutely the wrong attitude to have, because if you get discouraged while playing a game because you don't get what you want, this is extremely childish. And when I say childish, what I mean to say is that this is the wrong word. It's not childish. There's nothing wrong with being childish, but if you don't get what you want and you get upset, especially if it's based on factors that are outside of your control, like what the game gives me is outside of my control. So being upset at it, this is insane. Ruby. Another F. Another F. And you know what? It might be possible that I do like 2 more Countess runs. And after 2 more Countess runs, she will drop the fabled Ral rune. Right? How many F runes have we had? 3. 3 F runes. And we got a ruby, so let's put that in. Plus 10 life, plus 10 mana. Excellent. And this right here, putting this on, if I get another ruby, like putting that in the stash for other characters, just with chipped ruby or chipped amethyst, huge boost. And you can probably put your game onto players 4 or even heck, players 5 difficulty with 10 more life and 10 more mana. For like level 1. Ghosts, by the way, have an increased chance of dropping a rune. So killing them, it potentially, I don't know if Ral can drop from a ghost in normal. A grand charm. Grand charm. So that's also some more bonuses. Pretty good. Because Chip Diamond, I'll take it. Resistances, always welcome. What kind of a charm? 1, 2 cold damage. Strong start. Okay, yeah, we'll probably have like 2 or 3 more runs for the Countess. 2 or 3 more runs. And then we're gonna just blast through the rest of it once the stealth becomes active. Another small charm and a jewel. What? What? I'll take it. All right, Countess. So she has never dropped more than 1 rune for me, I think. Another tier rune. Another tier rune. Well, that's for another leaf, I guess. Or for grief, that's right. We're gonna aim high. If Countess does not drop a RAL rune, by the time I get to 17, well, I'm not sure actually. That's a nice jewel. Well, you know what? What if I just run it until she drops her RAL rune? Because Leaf becomes active at level 19. I don't mind. Run it till you can wear your rune armor. What's the highest rune she can drop in normal? RAL. RAL, I think, is the highest one. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Because they changed it. She used to, if I remember... Ooh, jawbone cap. Any skills on it? No. I think she used to drop a soul rune up to a soul, which got patched. And the reason why it got patched is because soul rune is the highest rune in the word insight. And she would also be able to drop an Omni rune, which is a rune in the word spirit, which spirit rune word is strong enough to use in hell. Preserved head, rare. You know, what if the super chest drops a RAL rune? Super chest. Oh, come on. Drop the ring. Oh, come on. Chipped skull. I'll take it. We're gonna upgrade all of those chests. All of those chests. And a RAL rune might drop while we're going forward to, you know, through Act 2. So who knows? If Neff. 2 runes. Light belt. I'll take it. Look at how much we've gathered, man. Okay, so...
Good day.
I do want to get a RAL rune. I really want to get at least one, because it is worth it. It is definitely worth it to... Clay Golem. 9 life? Pretty good. At level 5, that'd be a good belt. Faster cast rate. Magic find, huh? So this is a really good one. This is a really good one. Because we can cast our abilities faster and we'll get more swag. And by the way, before you go nuts, magic find does not impact runes. So no matter how much magic find you have, it will not make you find more runes. It will not make you find more runes. Nice small charm. Poison resist and extra gold from monsters. I'll take it. I'm actually going to move rejuvenation potions over, because later I'm going to combine them into full rejuvenation potions. And that will help us to deal with emergencies. If all of a sudden there's like a lot of burst damage, full juvie bring us back to life. Brings us back to life. We're actually 5 levels ahead of our mercenary. And we are about to have stealth. We are gonna have stealth. So hey, what if we get lucky? What if we get lucky? I shouldn't have left the level. Give me a RAL rune, come on game. I know you want to. That's okay. But it's okay. If at level like 18 and almost 19, I still don't have a RAL, I will come back and I will farm for a RAL rune. I'm actually gonna look up the level requirement for Leaf. Let's see, Leaf. D2. What is the level? Is it level required 19? Yeah. If at level 18.8 or something, I don't have a RAL rune still, then I will go to the Countess and I will farm until I have the RAL rune. But we are about to be able to wear Stealth, and after that, we're gonna push toward the boss. Here we are. F. Oh, man. Okay. We did not get a RAL. That's okay. We still have Stealth. So let's put the Stealth on. There we go. That will go in the shared stash. Boom. I'm moving like a lightning. So to just show, right? If stealth is not on, this is the movement speed for the character. When I put stealth on, like twice as fast. Online it says there is a 1 in 3.2 chance that she drops her RAL. How many runs have I done?
Yes.
How many runs have I done and she did not drop it? So whoever wrote this, yeah, thanks for that word of encouragement.
Not in 10.
I am absolutely gonna agree with that and say, yeah, 1 in 3. And we did like 5 runs or whatever, and what is it there? Do we have it? No, we don't. So at this point we are level 17. We are 1 level away from getting Fade, which is awesome. What else might we want besides Fade? Not much really, so we're just gonna put the points in there into Wake of Fire. And now that we have... You know what? You know what? One more, just last time. For the chat. For Harambe. Last time, and after that we will move on with the story. We'll move on with the story. So, for all of you cool people out there, again, a recommendation for the start of ladder. For the start of ladder, what do? You, or if you have no characters and you want to do a solo play, you begin your game by completing Tristram, and if you are just a beginner, you can just run Tristram until 15, or, you know, move forward with the story if you want. Now, if you wish to be more powerful and your character to be more capable, then after you save Cain, you run this location right here, which is the Forgotten Tower in Black Marsh, and you use the counterclockwise direction when you figure out where you need to go in the tower in order to find Countess. It is always counterclockwise, and she's always at level 5. There are only 2 possible spawn, well, layouts, right? And the first rune word that is useful is this rune word, which is called Stealth. It is runes Tal and F. The other rune word, which unfortunately I didn't get a chance to show at this point in time, it is called Leaf. She dropped a double towel. Which is worth it. And I'm actually gonna take a look. Perhaps, if I'm not mistaken, 3 tile runes will make a roll. So runes D2R. I'm just taking a look at the list of runes. And yes, so okay. So here's what we have. We have if. Wait, where are the runes? Actually, we have it. We have leaf. The reason why I am saying that we have leaf, and it's actually a wonderful little coincidence. If you want to make a tile rune, you can make it into what is called a Horadric cube. If you use 3 ith runes, that will make a tile rune. Right? Wait, where is... Did I not pick him up? Where are my tile runes? She dropped 2 tile runes. Where did I put them? There they are. Okay. So we have tile and another tile. Okay. And then we have if. 3 ith runes will make a tile rune. 3 tile runes will make a ral rune. And what we need for our leaf is a 2-socketed staff with, which is non-magical, and we need tier and ral. So, booyah. Booyah. We actually made it happen. And when I return, we are going to progress through the story, go through Act 1, which is, I don't know, it will take me a relatively short amount of time to go through Act 1. Then we're going to do Radamant, and then we're going to get the Horadric Cube. And when we get the Horadric Cube, we're going to make a leaf. And I would say that once we make a leaf, that means that our character is set for normal and possibly half of nightmare. It is that powerful. Stealth plus leaf is all you need. Actually, you don't really need them, but if you want to get a large amount of power fast, stealth and leaf, and it will not take you long at all, right? So again, I'm doing it at this particular pace because I am orienting this presentation for people that are relatively new, don't know much about the game, and they just want to chill and relax and maybe have a little bit of knowledge and power on their side. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you did, you can totally subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe to me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and all that. Once I'm back, we shall continue for Harambe.